Vladimir Putin is just a guy who loves his country. That's what a surprise candidate in the Romanian presidential election runoff said. Georgescu won with over 20% in the first round of voting. He doesn't belong to a political party. He's critical of NATO and the EU. He's Moscow friendly. And the 62-year-old's political success is attributed to TikTok. I'm Dr. K, a political scientist who looks at how information is shared. And that includes how governments and political parties need to adjust their strategies to reach people and what happens when they don't. According to one report, Romanians who get their news from traditional sources were really surprised when Georgescu did so well. But in a country of 19 million, with almost 10 million TikTok accounts, his millions of followers made a difference. Romania has a 650-kilometer-long border with Ukraine. Since 2022, it's helped Ukraine export millions of tons of grain through its Black Sea port and provided military aid, including a Patriot air defense battery. Now, a boomer with a TikTok-driven campaign who likes Vladimir Putin might get elected as Romania's next president, a job that includes heading Romania's armed forces and chairing the council that decides military aid. Georgescu's election would benefit Russia, and Russia has a history of influencing elections in neighboring countries. Election observers point to outcomes of recent elections in Moldova, Georgia, and the leaders of Hungary and Slovakia, both in the EU, have already regularly shared pro-Russian views, and they could soon be joined by Czechia if the former Prime Minister, Andrej Babiš, wins the parliamentary elections due next year. But TikTok is a Chinese app. How can Russia influence a TikTok-driven campaign? I'll list 6 easy ways. Content creation, by producing or amplifying content that spreads pro-Russian narratives or discredits someone's opponent. You can also manipulate trends by pushing hashtags and make certain people appear more popular, influencing the overall perception of a candidate. Using bots and troll accounts to artificially inflate engagement, which manipulates the automatic algorithm settings. You can create amplification networks, making it appear as though there's widespread support for a particular candidate or an issue. There's direct and indirect leveraging of influencers who either explicitly or subtly endorse a candidate or spread propaganda. Censorship and content removal through complaints. These methods can change voter behavior, and they're part of hybrid warfare. Hybrid warfare means using non-kinetic means to achieve a strategic goal, like influencing public opinion, destabilizing political systems, or just trying to gain an advantage over your adversaries. As one Romanian political scientist said, Romanian politicians are part of the problem. First, by vehemently denying the existence of hybrid war, and then falling into it. Romania's election is on December 1st.